Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and this is now the moment of truth here. This is that wood that 2 weeks ago I brought back from the red brick house, from the basement, and some of the antique hard pine that we salvaged when we took the partition walls down. And we're putting our spar urethane on this to start sealing up the door and see what the finished door will actually look like. And what's cool about spar urethane is it kind of gives it a nice hue to it. Now, to some people, they'll look at this door and say, what the hell was he thinking about this door? This wood, it's got all kinds of holes and discoloration and things. Why not just get a brand new door? Well, I gotta tell you, this wood has a story to tell. These were the walls on the upstairs of the house that separated the bedroom. Think about how many kids grew up and went to bed every night in those rooms. The basic frame, the stile and rails, that was the workbench that was in the cellar. Underneath of those logs that were flattened out to make the floor joists. Think about what was made on those workbenches. So when I look at this wood, I can't think of a better way to go inside of the red brick house than knocking on the door that literally is the entrance to history. So it's taken me a lot of time and a lot of effort to build this. But in life, the things that you have to work hard for are the ones that feel so much better when you're done. When you kick back, and tomorrow, hopefully I'll have this door and it'll fit, and I can kick back and look at all these wormholes, the color of this door, and be able to open and close it. My window into history, it'll definitely be well worth all the work that went in behind it. Especially knowing that the wood that makes the front door is a critical part of the history of the house. So I'm going to get this first coat of varnish on here. Spar urethane, I should say. I'm going to go run some more errands. And in 4 hours, do a light sand on it. Put another coat. Hopefully I can get 3 coats on here before tomorrow morning where I go put it on. So that way the beauty will be there. And this is going to be a fun day. I've had a couple of really hard, long weeks at work, and this is an opportunity for me to get my stuff together for the trip. And I got to tell you, I am so excited to see my daughter and to see the Dallas Cowboys at training camp. I'm hoping that I can get some great footage for you guys. I'm hoping that the Cowboys and the Rams actually practice against each other. I think that'll be great in case there's a brawl again. And I'm hoping that we can get up and close to some of the players and bring you some of that action. I know this is kind of boring, but for me, this is just incredible. I love the way the color is coming out with the urethane on it. See, this is red oak, that's white oak, that's red oak, and this is antique hard pine. Now, unfortunately, this is where the plot thickens a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't have quite enough wood. I was short one piece. So this top piece right here actually didn't come from the red brick house. This came from a house that was built in 1903, And it wasn't a school, it was actually a Pentecostal church. And when I bought that house, it was literally falling to the ground as well. And I rebuilt it and salvaged some of the wood from it. If you watch any of my cooking videos, you'll see me with this giant butcher block. And that butcher block is also made up from wood from that Pentecostal church. It's easy to just throw things away and buy something new. But you got to realize that there's only so many resources in the world. And everything that you throw away and start over with is more resources that are being used up. If there's any way that you can reclaim and reuse, that's less pollution, that's more of our resources that are still there, as well as money that we save. Now I got to tell you, there's no way in the world I could get anything anywhere close to this. This is truly unique. This is one of a kind. And I think it's beautiful. But I guess one man's junk is another man's treasure. Can't wait to see the Hall induction ceremony tonight and see what Jerry Jones has to say. This will be his biggest platform, I believe, ever. And it'll be interesting to see if he gets choked up or if he's the oil maverick. Wow. Now that's a door. Nothing to do now but to wait till this dries. A truly unique door. I'm Mark Holmes, loving what I do. I know this is one of those boring videos that will only interest me, but I kind of have to do this because it's history in the making, literally.